Hey folks, we are back. Get ready to jump into the Bitcoin and cryptoverse. I'm your host, Corbin Fraser, and with Bitcoin grinding toward a new all-time high, we've got tons of bullish Bitcoin news for you. And watch to the very end because we're also going to be doing a dive into the meme coin phenomenon, including the AI-generated meme coin that just pumped 30x in the last 3 days. So no time to waste. Let's dive right in. We've got bull news here. Bitcoin is riding high thanks to China's fuzzy stimulus measures and some bullish news, which we'll be covering here shortly. Investors seem to be ditching Chinese stocks for crypto, given that there's a lack of clarity on China's economic plans. And with Mt. Gox now delaying its repayment deadline, fears of a Bitcoin oversupply are quickly fading. So it seems Mt. Gox creditors will have to wait another year for repayments, with the deadline now pushed to October 31st, 2025. So on top of that, buzz around pro-crypto Republican candidate Donald Trump in the U.S. presidential race is giving the market a much needed boost. Polymarket's latest numbers now show former President Donald Trump leading Vice President Kamala Harris in the 2024 election race with a solid 58.3% to Harris's 41.5%. So with just 3 weeks to go until Election Day, Trump is also dominating key swing states, including Arizona, Georgia, as well as Pennsylvania. So meanwhile, Harris's chances have slipped, with her popular vote odds dropping from a high of 77% to now just 65%. So while the outcome of the U.S. election will surely have an impact on the crypto markets, there's a case to be made that the influence of the United States on markets in general may be waning. So the U.S. share of the global economy has dipped below 15%, hitting a historic low, down from 21% in 1999. Meanwhile, China now accounts for nearly 19% of the global economy, highlighting the shifting economic power dynamics on the world stage. So one thing which is not on the decline is Bitcoin. The world's first and biggest cryptocurrency is climbing again after 7 months of sideward action. So it's closing the gap to its all-time high, which was nearly $74,000 per Bitcoin back in March of this year. Standard Chartered is predicting Bitcoin will continue to surge, potentially breaking the all-time high as the U.S. presidential election nears. So factors like rising treasury yields, renewed interest in Bitcoin ETFs, and Trump's improving election odds are fueling all of these forecasts. So institutional inflows and Bitcoin call options activity also point towards a very bullish trend. So regardless of the election outcome, Bitcoin adoption is expected to keep growing, with the bank predicting new all-time highs in terms of number and volume of transactions by the end of this year, in the year 2024. So another bullish data point is the Bitcoin ETFs. They just had their best day since June, pulling in over $500 million in a single day. Now I'm going to tap this little market cap thing here. There's a market cap button here. Where am I? Here we go. Market cap of Bitcoin ETF assets under management is once again also in an all-time high territory. So pretty cool charts. Further evidence of TradFi's love affair with Bitcoin comes from none other than Larry Fink, CEO of the world's largest asset management firm, BlackRock. Larry Fink called Bitcoin an asset class in itself, putting it on par with gold in terms of investment potential. He emphasized that broader acceptance, not regulation, will drive growth in digital assets. So with BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF hitting $23 billion in inflows so far, Fink sees Bitcoin as a key player in global finance's future. So just a quick note that for the uninitiated here, Bitcoin is currently sitting at about 7.5% of gold's market cap. So if, and this is of course hypothetical, but if Bitcoin were to reach the market cap of gold, it would put the price of one Bitcoin at around $875,000 per BTC, which is about 13x from the current price. So meanwhile, Bitwise CEO Hunter Horsley thinks banks are about to become crypto's new best friend. He predicts that within the year, people in the crypto world will see banks as a major ally, not the enemy. So with banks holding massive amounts of wealth and financial advisors introducing crypto to hesitant investors, this could open up a $30 trillion market. Horsley believes this shift will make crypto more accessible, changing the game for mass adoption. Pretty bullish prediction there. So also over at Bitwise CIO Matt Hugin is buzzing about Bitcoin's recent rally, saying investors are scrambling to get in before the next big jump. So with over $500 million flowing into Bitcoin ETFs recently, he believes any sign of regulatory clarity could send prices soaring. Hugin noted that even small bits of good news can spark big movements in crypto, and he thinks people are eager not to miss out. So he's feeling optimistic, predicting we could see a rapid rise in Bitcoin prices very soon. So trading legend Peter Brandt agrees and is feeling massively bullish about Bitcoin, predicting that it could hit $135,000 by August or September 2025. But here's the catch. For that to happen, Bitcoin needs to stay above 48K. And if it dips below that, Brandt says his analysis goes out the window. He believes major gains usually follow Bitcoin's halving cycles, so he's keeping an eye on that key support level as he looks ahead. However, on the flip side, you've got Robert Kiyosaki, who's at it again, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Kiyosaki predicts a major market collapse, dubbing it the everything crash. He's warning that stocks, gold, silver, and Bitcoin could nosedive, with Bitcoin potentially dropping to $5,000 before skyrocketing to $100,000 or more. Kiyosaki advises people to prepare for financial chaos, saying only those ready will come out wealthier. His message: study, invest smart, and be patient to seize post-crash opportunities. So speaking of smart, Tesla just moved $760 million worth of Bitcoin, which is 11,509 BTC, from its known wallets, which has been sparking curiosity, within the crypto world. The funds were sent to a new unconfirmed address with no word yet on whether they were sold or just transferred. Meanwhile, Spacex's BTC stash remains untouched, adding to the mystery around Musk's companies and their crypto strategy. Analysts are buzzing about what Tesla's next move might be in the Bitcoin and cryptoverse. On the topic of wallets, a Bitcoin wallet from 2011 just woke up after 13 years of silence, moving 100 BTC, worth $6.59 million. The funds were split between two new wallets, leaving everyone wondering why. Dormant wallets like this are rare, so when one suddenly moves, it sparks a ton of curiosity and speculation within the whole X or Twitter sphere. So, and speaking of very dominant wallets, we've got James Howells. He's suing Newport City Council in Wales, UK, after a decade of trying to recover a hard drive that he accidentally threw out in 2013, containing 7,500 Bitcoins worth nearly $500 million. Although Howells has assembled a team of experts for the $10 million excavation, he insists it would be done at no cost to the council. However, the council keeps denying his excavation requests over environmental concerns. Howells insists the data is recoverable and even offered the council 10% of the Bitcoin's value if it's found. The Bitcoin enthusiast added that that would be 41 million pounds based on today's rate, but in the future, it could be hundreds of millions. If they had spoken to me in 2013, this place would look like Las Vegas now. Newport would look like Dubai. That's the kind of opportunity they missed. So pretty wild. So speaking of fat wallets, we've got Microstrategy stock. MSTR is on fire, skyrocketing 1,620% since the company went all in on Bitcoin. So that's way ahead of Bitcoin itself, the S&P 500, and even big tech like NVIDIA with over 252,000 BTC in its stash. Executive Michael Saylor is super bullish, as always, saying that the only thing better than Bitcoin is more Bitcoin. And if you want to win, you need a Bitcoin strategy. So while not everyone agrees with Michael Saylor, which brings us to the growing meme coin phenomenon. Bullishness in the broader crypto markets is also heating up big time, and it's dominated by meme coins. So, for example, we've got Goatius Maximus, otherwise known as GOAT, a meme coin generated by an AI bot with a very active Twitter profile. GOAT has increased in price over 30x in the last 72 hours. But it's not just GOAT. For a growing underclass of disaffected youth and degenerate gamblers, it seems that the potential gains offered by Bitcoin are simply not juicy enough to justify getting out of bed. So instead, they're turning to these kind of chaotic meme coins, which is kind of high risk. But let's take a peek at the meme coin market cap. So this chart here shows the cumulative market cap of all meme coins. And as you see, after a few massive spikes in 2021, then again earlier this year, meme coin valuations are once again ripping. Looking at the top 100 coins by market cap, 10% of them are meme coins, and they're all up double digits over the last week. We're going to go through the list here, actually. Let's scroll down. Let's see if we can find GOAT. Here's Goatius Maximus, or GOAT. So if we filter by gains by the last 7 days, you can see multiple coins in the top 1,000 by market cap with triple-figure gains. Let's do a quick little sort here because it is kind of funny. you can see, yeah, lots of triple digit gains. And you'll notice no sign of GOAT because it hasn't even been around for 7 days. It's very new. These meme coins, they just show up, they launch. And this one in particular seems to have some sort of AI bot AGI that's really talking about the power of GOAT and Kundalini. And it's somewhat chaotic, but it seems to be building an interesting cult. So of course, what goes up though must come down. So looking at the biggest losers over the last 7 days, you can see also quite painful. It's a very volatile market, this meme coin market. So buyer beware. If you're trading in meme coins, just know what you're getting into. So for example, Mudang, a baby hippo themed meme coin, which launched at the end of September and skyrocketed to a valuation of over $300 million within just a few days, has been pretty much down only since then. In fact, it's lost about 75% of its value over the last 2 weeks. So, folks, if you're looking for quick gains, meme coins are definitely the play right now. Just make sure you take profits on the way up and know that there's a ton of risk in this. And if you're looking for steady gains with less volatility, Bitcoin's still probably your best bet. But that's a wrap, guys. We are going to call it a day. Stay sharp, stay curious, keep those wallets secure, and keep riding the crypto wave to new heights. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.